Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this little Charvy. It's little Charvy. Charvy wants to face this direction, of course, but he's a cutie. I'm going to see if I can face him that direction because I want you to see his face. You see how his eyes are not gloopy anymore? I mean, any more gloopy than normal hamster eyes are. And the fur seems to be growing back in the middle of his face. I mean, it's short. It's going to take a time to grow, but it's actually growing now. Okay, I'm sorry, Charv. I know you were irritated because you wanted to turn around and I wouldn't let you. Here we go. Let's put you back in your nest. Here we go, little guy. Here we go. Here we go. I woke him up so that I could show him off, of course, because I'm cruel and mean and vicious and all that. And now he's wondering what the hell's going on as he's poking his nose out. Now he's wandering around in the cave. Oh, he's going to come over and drink, I think. But he's a happy, friendly little guy. I moved Booga, over against the other side so I could have Charvy here next to me and the bin cage next to me. Always have to have a hamster in reach. Always a good thing. Always. I just pick up my hamsters. I'll only pick them up for like a minute and then I'll put them back down, where I'll just put my hand down and then they'll crawl into my hand and I'll pick them up and then I'll pet them and then I'll just put them back down. Grand total of about maybe a minute. But they go from sniffing and snurfing and doing hamster stuff to like being in my hand, and then Charvy likes to dig in my shirt like he's trying to burrow through it. And oh, hamster bidding. Oh, he's back into his nest now, so that's good. But he'll dig and stuff, and then I'll just set him back down so that they're back down. They don't get grabbed and glommed onto. They climb onto my hand, and then I lift them, and then I just let them slide gently back down so that their lower feet get on, and then I give them a chance to realize that they're not falling, and then I pull my hand away from their top feet where they're going, ah, and then they go, oh, okay. Except for Boogle, who hangs on to my fingers because she doesn't want to let go. She's so cute that way. Right now, she's the only one that does that. She just hangs on because she doesn't want to let go, even when she's safe on the ground. But they're very cute that way. It's awesome. I love hamsters so much. My shirts, I wish they would hang symmetrically. There we go. See, except now that one collar corner is down further than the other. I just want it to be symmetrical. Is that so difficult? I just want the universe to break all of its laws of physics and acquiesce to all my demands. Is that so hard? Anyway, though, big thing that happened yesterday, and there was a lot of stuff that happened yesterday. But the big thing that happened yesterday, and and this is why it's so difficult, I am a big proponent of why use one word when 50 will do. You may have noticed that in my vlogs. I'm kind of in love with the sound of my own voice. But I've always been that way my whole life, and in fact it drives one of my housemates absolutely nuts. I can't say yes to a question. I have to give you the build-up so that you understand the context of all the reasons why I'm saying yes. So you get the whole kit and caboodle of 500 words to get the one-word answer. But that's why I do that. And that's why it ties into this. People want to be listened to, but it can be hard to hear. Because, April 28th, I'd gone to an appointment at the Veterans Administration. While there, I stopped in at the CPAP clinic, the sleep clinic, and I said, I need some supplies. I need a mask and a tube, and that would be great. And they said, no problem, we'll send that right to you. A week later, I got that. That was brilliant. It was the wrong mask and the wrong tubes. I fought with it trying to get the tube onto my machine. It would not fit. The best I could get it to go was about 1 millimeter or 2 off the edge. And then as soon as you put any pressure on it, it went poof and came loose. So that didn't work at all. I couldn't use it. And so I spent the next month, all of May, calling them once a week, saying, I need a mask and tube. Can you send me a mask and tubes? That would be great. Finally, we're into June. And I wouldn't have been so mad, except earlier this week, Monday, the Veterans Administration calls me to argue with me about my mask. Not to find out what I need, not to find out how to help me, but to argue with me about it. Don't argue with me. I need a sleep mask, please. So I left them another message, pissed, and I left a message with my primary care provider and told them the story and sent everything off. And so that was happening throughout the week after that. And so yesterday I come back from therapy to get the replies back from my primary care provider and all that. And they said, we talked to them and they said they've already sent you supplies for your machine, and then they sent you replacement supplies the same as the ones they had sent you before. And why are you complaining about that? And it's like, oh my God, they are still arguing. So I sent them another message saying, yes, they may have sent me supplies that were the same as the ones they sent me before, but this is a new machine that they have never sent me supplies for. If they sent me what they sent me before, they sent me supplies for the old machine that is not the same as this one. They are not listening. I need to either call the boss or get the senator involved with this. This is insane. They just keep arguing instead of helping me. And then I called them up and I was damn near yelling when I said, why are you doing this? Why is this so hard? Do I need to call your boss of the clinic? Do I need to call the VA boss? Do I need to call the senator and have them sit down with you and have you explain why you won't give me a sleep mask? I was almost yelling when I was done because I was just livid. That's insane. Why are you arguing with me instead of just saying, can we help you? What can we do to help? Do you need a sleep mask? Don't frickin' argue with me when I've got a broken mask and nothing. So finally, 2 minutes after I call up again, leaving more messages with other people because I'm trying to work my way up through to get to the boss, I get a call from the clinic. And it's this nice fellow. He talks to me real well. Halfway through, I find out that he's not just some random guy. He's the head of the sleep clinic. And he is very, he's in charge of the whole thing. And he is very nice about it. And he's saying, okay, here's what we're doing. I've been listening. I've got all this. And here's what we're trying to do. And so he talked to me. And he listened. And I went from, I am ready to call down the wrath of God to, oh yes, it's exactly this. This is the kind of mask that I have, and it's this, and oh my gosh, just thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To just calm and very rational, and just thanking him out of sincere gratitude, because the tubes that I have and the mask that I have is special order. And they're sending me tubes that will work for the machine I have until the special order stuff shows up. All it took was just somebody to stop and listen. And it just, all the anger drained out immediately. And it's amazing when you can see it in yourself. When that you know how to do with other people. It's just, I know that if you just listen to somebody, if they've got something to say and you just listen, you can defuse almost any situation. They will be just damn grateful that someone is willing to listen. And when he just finally listened instead of arguing with me, it was just boom. Everything drained away, and I was doing everything I could to help him help me. So I've got the mask stuff, the tube for my particular machine with the little control. He knew exactly the type of tubing to put on the machine. And then when he found out that it was the special kind of mask, they said that we're going to order that. He just listened and boom. So it's amazing. Remember this. If you see somebody frustrated, angry, upset, anything, especially if you're retail or where you have to work with the public, it might be rough. But if you can, especially if they're being mean or rude in your direction, sometimes being mean or rude back is not the right thing to do, just to listen for a moment. I mean, I've been in situations where I wasn't even involved, but they just had a chance to have someone listen to them and take them seriously, and it diffused. But we forget things. I mean, half the stuff that I go to therapy and talk about is stuff that I already know. It's just I have to be reminded about it. Which is, it's not unusual for me. My therapist has told me he treats other therapists, and a large part of what he does when he treats other therapists is reminding them that you've got all the tools, you've got all the stuff you need, and he just reminds them that what they know, and then they use that knowledge to build themselves back up. That's the biggest thing that goes on, I think, and it's sort of tied in with what he has told me. He said his job is easy. He just has to sit there and listen and occasionally ask questions. We do the hard work. We have to talk and get through that stuff. And so, yeah. But it was a good and bad when I went to the therapy session. Good in that it was good to talk and I got some stuff out. Bad in that I forgot a couple of the things that I wanted to talk about, and so there's stuff that I wanted to talk about and I couldn't. But I got through a point where I was talking about my wife, something that 6 months ago I would have had to stop and been broken down in tears entirely for. But while talking, you know, my eyes reddened up a little and I had build-up of stuff in there, but I was able to just keep on talking and then blink and reabsorb tears and kept on going, and that's something that would have devastated me before. So yeah, the center of the deep dark forest is behind me. It's taken me 4 years to walk to the center. Hopefully it's not going to take me 4 years to walk out. You know, there's still a lot of work ahead of me. You know, if you walk 5 miles into a forest, the fact that you've gone 5 miles and 2 feet, yeah, it means you're on your way out, but you still got 5 miles worth of forest to work out going in that direction. It's just hopefully going to get easier and easier going along because, you know, forests are thicker and tighter and darkest and at their worst in the center. Or at least the middle ones are. So, thumbs up. I'm at the center and walking out. It's a good thing. And again, thank you all very, very much, because this channel has been a central part of my therapy and recovery, not just from the death of my wife. I mean, that's why I started it up, primarily for the death of my wife. Since then, it has been recovery for everything. I mean, I'm a recovering alcoholic. It's helping to keep me sober. I am recovering from well, I don't know how to recover from, but I'm dealing with my depression and my bipolar disorder. I'm recovering from the sexual abuse and physical abuse from when I was younger. I got a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with, so this is helping to keep me sane and sober, and that's awesome. So thank you all very, very much for coming along with me on my daily journey of exploration in my vlog. And if you happen to watch a reaction video, thank you for watching my reaction videos. If you watch my game videos, of course, thank you for watching my game videos. And if you like my walkies videos, thank you so much for my walkies videos. Now, my private collection of torture porn, you've got to get onto the Patreon to get the password for that. Okay, that was a joke. I don't like torture films, torture porn films, actually, like Hostel and all. I like films, horror films, where there's a high body count, where people, you know, get killed and murdered and slaughtered with bodies everywhere and human detritus scattered about like, well, like confetti. But that's different. That's dead. Torture is horrible. Those ones I can't watch because I don't like torture. Ugh. I don't want to be tortured. I mean, I don't want to be murdered, but I've got a dark streak, and then I find death funny. And I know there's a lot of directors that find death funny. I mean, they don't seriously find it funny. I don't seriously find it funny. It's just death as humor is something that I've shot for in a lot of stuff that I've done. Probably because it terrifies me and I can't leave it alone. Like prodding at a rotten tooth with your tongue. You know, you can't leave it alone. I can't leave that subject alone. Oh my gosh, I'm 15 minutes into this. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It is arranged because I count in American Sign Language, which that's just the alphabet for it. It's American Sign Language. On the fingers of my left hand, and with my fibro and other physiological issues, I lose track of what I'm doing all the time. And I'm not reading the comments right now. Boy, I gotta love my mental issues. I'm gonna be reading them afterward, but for right now, I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. So good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, thank you for having left a comment. And if I mispronounce your username, no disrespect is intended. That wasn't even English. No disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're good at stumbling over names and words, apparently. So thumbs up for that. Let me call it my croon here. Let me find croon. There we are. So we have Wendy Casasola. I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. And Desmonar, thank you very much. Chris Jericho, greatly appreciated. Fiction Gaming, thank you so much. Dean Cordell, good to see you back in the comments again. Thank you very much. Isaiah Berter, thank you. Reaperhoos, HH, thank you very, very much. Nav Skirt, I think. Thank you very, very much. Christopher Crowley, greatly appreciated. Jack Moose 123 _ YT, thumbs up. Good name, I like that. Prism Moose, there's a lot of mooses here today. Dragon Girl 101, thumbs up. Akela High, thank you very much. Mika Mach 5, good to see you in the comments. Random 44, thumbs up. And Cheriana Reacts, thumbs up and thank you. Ramon Ow, thank you very, very much. And Michael Johnston, greatly appreciated. Yupter Jones, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very, very much. Mama Chell, always good to see you in the comments. Brian Glenn, greatly appreciated. Tube 4 Digger, thumbs up. Corb Vale, thank you very, very much. And Kathy Kit's Cat is 24, I hope. And last but not least, Jose Ivan Ayala. I sure hope I'm close. Thank you all very, very much. As stated, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with actual people, and it's a good thing. And it really, whether you're a troll or a saint or just an average person trying to get through the day, thank you so very much for having left me a comment. Even the trolls leaving comments, it's the fact that you left the time, you took the time and the effort to leave a comment. It is appreciated. I have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to support me in some fashion without actually sending me money. It's really cool. It's got everything from light and fluffy stuff like hamster food, which, you know, I'm getting close to minus 400, so if you could help, that'd be awesome. To expensive stuff that's all, you know, just goofy. So if you're idly rich or dirt poor like me, there's something for everybody, but of course don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled, but if you wanted to check it out, that'd be awesome. And I am partnered with humblebundle.com. If you could check them out, that'd be very cool. They donate to charity. I am a paid partner with them, so it's awesome. Or I've been paid once because at one point somebody bought enough stuff, so thumbs up. You don't have to check it out again. Don't feel entitled. I don't feel entitled. Of course, you wouldn't. So thumbs up on that. You take care, and thank you very much for at least thinking about it. But again, don't feel obligated. And I got Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign, I need to pay rent, and it's, well, I have paid rent. That's why I'm close to minus 400. So if you could help, that would be very cool. And if you could become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be very cool and appreciated. But if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes. I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until, well, until the day I kick off and start rotting. Hopefully someone will find me before I get too bad. Thumbs up on that. Well, good golly, Miss Molly, it's 30 seconds left. Hopefully I've got a reaction video today. Hopefully a game video for the main channel. Hopefully a game video for the game channel. If we can get my game channel monetized, that would be awesome. I'm nowhere close yet. So if you could help, that'd be awesome. I'm doing my best, so cool. Thank you very, very much. Well, shucks. As stated, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm trying to do, so hopefully I can get my walkies video edited today. That'd be cool. So you take care. Have a great day. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing.